Yellow flag conditions come out onto the racing surface. Wagner boys both get those cars fired. Looks like the 77, the gentleman, Jack Wagner, going to be choosing his line, up or down. Low line it is for the 77, the gentleman, Jack Wagner. 73, Samuel Wagner, up on the high side. Jesse Hockett Racing on the side of both these rides as we're taking them slow into turns number 3 and 4. At the cone, on the gas, big wheel stand by the 77 of the gentleman, Jack Wagner. Samuel not going away down the back straightaway. Jack gonna stretch it out, but here comes Samuel. The hammer creeping down on the low line. The gentleman up on the high side. Jack has it. Sam wants it. Going into 1, out of 2. About a car length as here comes Sam. Creeping down to the inside. Samuel Wagner looking to overtake older brother Jack Wagner. White flag in the air. Jack gonna close the corner out of turn 2, knows the low line, may have the speed. Going into turns number 3 and the 4, shutting the door out of turn number 4. Moving on, the 77, the gentleman, Jack Wagner. That car number 77, the gentleman, Jack Wagner, moving on. Wagner Boys Racing, Lucas Oil Products, Jesse Hockett Racing, KC Platinum Contractors, Maxim Chassis, WBR 410 for that car number 77, the gentleman, Jack Wagner, moving on. That car number 15B of Q, Quentin Benson, he's out of Sweet Springs, Missouri. QBR, England Excavating, In Motion Sales, Factory Delty, AFD Graphics, Maxim Chassis, and a 410 home build for that car number 15B of Q, Quentin Benson. On the high side, the 11W out of Topeka, Kansas, it's Wyatt Burks. Wyatt Burks in the 11W. Smith & Lovelace Incorporated, Ultraline Hobbies, Weaver Watoma, Torkins and Trenching, Maxim Chassis, and a home build 410. Car number 11W, Wyatt Burks. You see the cone on the front straightaway. That's the go point. Green flag is furled. That means 1 to go when they come off turn number 4. It's going to be on the go pedal in a hurry. Benson, low line, Burks, high side. Going to be on the gas heavy. Exit of 4, side by side, wheel to wheel. Go time at the line, good start. Burks holding steady, high side, gonna sling it down to the low line, side by side down the back straightaway. Quentin Benson up on the high side. Wyatt Burks hugging that low line off of 4. Side by side at the flag stand. Benson had it by half a car length out of turn number 2. He's still threading that high side. Quentin Benson in the QBR. Riding the rim as the white flag comes out one more time around. Benson found speed up on the high side, separating himself. He's got about a 4, 5, 6 car length advantage as they go down the back straightaway. It's all Quentin Benson here in race number 2. Off of 4, moving on. The 15B of Q, Quentin Benson. Second place to that 11W of Wyatt Burks. So it's the 15B, Quentin Benson moving on out of Sweet Springs, Missouri. QBR, England Excavating, In Motion Sales, Factory Delty, AFD Graphics, Maxim Chassis, and a home build 410 for the 15B of Q. Quentin Benson moving on. 91, Riley Kreisel. 38, Cody Baker. The 91 of Riley Kreisel is the 3 seed. He's out of Warsaw, Missouri. DK Racing, Midwest Pool, Truman Lake Marine and Motorsports, Advantech Dyno Services, LisaSeltzLake.com, Royal Power Motorsports, Triple X Chassis, and a Speedway 410 for car number 91 of Riley Kreisel. Car number 938, Cody Baker. He's out of Lone Jack, Missouri. Trimble Hall Racing, THR, Baker Racing, Oak Grove Taxidermy, Fram Ultra Shield, Triple X Chassis, and a Ted Hall 410 for car number 38 of Cody Baker. Kreisel and Bacon. As car number 91, Riley Kreisel appears to be choosing that high side. So changing things up a little bit from the previous 2 races. Lower seed gets to choose the line. Kreisel choosing high. Baker taking it low. Looking for the green at the cone. And it's It's go time. Great start, side by side, taking it up the track out of turn number 2. Kreisel still high side. He has it as we go into turns number 3 and 4. Baker not going away. Middle of the track, it's going to be Riley Kreisel leading lap number 1. Baker is in hot pursuit as we go down the back straightaway. He's going to close the gap just a little bit as we enter turn number 3 up on the high side. Baker going for broke. Big wheel stand as the white flag comes out. One more time around. Riley Kreisel up in the fluff out of 2 down the back straightaway. Separates himself from that car number 38, Cody Baker. Straighten it up out of 4. Moving on, car number 91, Riley Kreisel. Finishing second right there, car number 38, Cody Baker. But moving on, car number 91 out of Warsaw, Missouri, DK Racing, Midwest Pools, Streamland, Lake Marine, and Motorsports, Advantech Dyno Services, LisaSellsTheLake.com, Royal Power Sports, Triple X Chassis, and a Speedway 410. For car number 91, the champ is here, Riley Kreisel. This time by here in the semifinal for the King of the Hill with the Lucas Oil POWRi War Sprint League. Winner advances on to take on that car number 77, the gentleman Jack Wagner. Benson chooses the low line. Kreisel up to the high side. Going green at the cone down the front straightaway. On the gas heavy. 15B, Quentin Benson out to the early advantage as the 91 of Riley Kreisel. This one getting called back. Not quite up to the official standards. As this one gets called back, we get to try it all over again one more time. Benson low, Kreisel high at the cone. We're green into turns number 1 and 2. Kreisel gonna try to diamond the corner, but again, drivers told to slow it down. We get to try it one more time. It's at the cone. Again, Benson a little bit early. Drivers being told over the receivers at the cone, not before it. A lot better this time, side by side into turns number 1 and 2. Kreisel hanging it tight on the high side. He has the lead as we go down into turns number 3 and 4. Both drivers running the high side out of turn 4. It's Riley Kreisel with the lead. Quentin Benson, a little bit of bobble right in the middle of turns number 1 and 2. Separating himself with a 91 of Kreisel, your leader at a 4 with the white flag waving one more time. 91, Riley Kreisel up against the cushion a little bit on the exit of 2. Doesn't open up the door for the 15B. Quentin Benson going into 3 and out of 4. Moving on, car number 91, Riley Kreisel. He's out of Warsaw, Missouri, DK Racing, Midwest Pools, Truman, Lake Marine, and Motorsports, Advantech Dyno Services, LisaSellsTheLake.com, Royal Power Sports, Triple X Chassis, Speedway 410. 91, Riley Kreisel moving on into the championship to take on car number 77 out of Lone Jack, Missouri. Drivers telling each other we're ready at the cone. Go time down the front straightaway. Wheelie by the 77 of Jack Wagner. Wagner looking to the low line, going down the back straightaway into turns number 3 and 4. Wagner taking it low side. Kreisel up to the high side, gonna cross him back over. It's Riley Kreisel at the line. The gentleman Jack Wagner not going away. Kreisel way up the track out of turn 2, gains some real estate down the back straightaway. It's Riley Kreisel, your leader. Jack Wagner hopping out of 2. White flag waves one more time around. Riley Kreisel, your leader, has it down the back straightaway, about a 10-car length advantage over the 77 of Jack Wagner. Through 3, out of 4, your king of the hill, the 91, Riley Kreisel. Second place to the 77, the gentleman, Jack Wagner. So the champ is here. Car number 91, Riley Kreisel out of Warsaw, Missouri. Your 2021 Lucas Oil POWRi War Sprint League King of the Hill right here at Sweet Springs Motorsports Complex. Getting the Hoosier neck band. Advantech Dyno Services hat on. Riley Kreisel, we got to talk about that one. Congratulations on winning the King of the Hill here with the Lucas Oil POWRi War Sprint League. First question, it's on everybody's mind. 410, Sweet Springs, how's it feel?
Oh, you know, it's elbows to elbows, man. It's pretty small, but you know, if you get people that respect their equipment and stuff, this isn't too bad. So I think it could be done. You just have to be really careful with it. So no, this is something cool. You know, growing up here, this is, you know, with Jack, actually everybody that was in this deal, we all grew up here. So this is really cool, man. This thing was fast. You know, this Speedway motor rips, man. I was afraid coming to this small of a place with this much horsepower, we might be, you know, biting ourselves. But Advantech got this thing detuned enough that we could put it to the floor there. So, you know, it's fun. Hope to do it again sometime.
All right, hopefully next year.
I hope so.
All right, congratulations again, the 91 Riley Kreisel, your king of the hill here at Sweet Springs Motorsports. Nothing to hang your head about, an outstanding showing. You picked up the first ever heat race win here at Sweet Springs Motorsports Complex. Jack Wagner, how you feel, buddy?
I'm feeling all right. My butt feels a little bit sore after playing a little bit of Bugs Bunny down there in 3 and 4. But after that, I'm going to have hanging off to Riley Kreisel. Them boys did a really good job putting that car together and putting together some really solid runs. Watching the King of the Hill in the infield and watching him just take off on the outside, and do really well. Had to give him something, so we tried. Came up short, but you know what? There's always going to be next year, right? Thinking like 2, 3 races. Yeah, I think it'd be fun. What do y'all think, huh? Everybody, Sweet Springs, give it up. What a show, right?
Congratulations again, heat race win, runner-up here tonight. One question on my mind. The first one, you were against your brother. Were you going easy? Was it all out?
If it's one-on-one versus my brother, that's family. It's just like having a wrestling match at home. You don't give up.
Exactly. The 77, the gentleman, Jack Wagner, runner-up for the King of the Hill with the Lucas Oil POWRi War Sprint League.